The court is back in session. The chamber will now hear the testimony of a civil party to TCP 270. However, before we invited to TCCP 270 into the courtroom, the chamber would like to inform parties that during the hearing of this civil party, there will be San Kalayan, the staff from vessels to accompany her. And I would also like to inform parties as well that the witness 2TC 928, which will come to testify tomorrow, will be cancelled. However, we will have another witness to replace him. That is 2TCW 9845 rather. The witness 2TCW 928 is not well, and he is or she is not be able to come and testify tomorrow. And the hearing of the testimony of this witness will be informed to party in due course. Court officer, you are instructed to bring in the civil party together with the vessel staff. President, good afternoon, Madam Civil Party. What is your name? Answer, my name is No Satas. President, thank you, Madam No Satas. When were you born? Do you recall it? Answer, I do not recall the date exactly. President, and how old are you now? Answer, I am 57 years old. President, thank you. Where were you born? Answer, I was born in Svai Klang, Krochma. Rather, I was born in Svai Klang village, Svai Klang commune, Krochma district, Kampong Cham province at that time. But now it is in Tuong Tumum province. President, what about your current address? Where are you living now? Answer, I am living in Svai Klang. In 1975, there was a rebellion at Svai Klang and I was then evacuated to Sackler. President, wait, Madam Civil Party, I would like to know where you're living now. Answer, I am living in Svai Kliang village, said the witness, Svai Kliang commune, Krochma district, Bong Tumum province. President, thank you. What are your parents' names? Answer, my father's name is Smas No, and my mother's Ries Maisom. Question, what about your husband? What is his name? How many children do you have together? Answer, my husband's name is Sulaiman Min. I am the mother of 8 children who are living now. President, thank you, Madam Civil Party. The Chamber would like to inform you that at the end of your testimony as a civil party, you may make a victim impact statement, if any, concerning the crimes and suffering suffered by you during the Democratic Cambodia. In accordance with Internal Rule 91 bis of the ECCC, the floor is first given to the lead co-lawyers for civil parties before other parties. The combined time for lead co-lawyers and co-prosecutor is 2 sessions. You may now proceed. Lead co-lawyer for civil party. Good afternoon, Mr. President, Your Honors, everyone in and around the courtroom. And I would like to seek the floor for Mr. Lau Junti to put question to the civil party No Sate. And then maybe Mary Giro will have some further question. President, you may now proceed. Lawyer Lau Junti. Thank you, Mr. President. Good afternoon, the chamber, judges at the bench. Good afternoon, parties. My name is Lau Junti. I am a lawyer for civil parties. I am from Legal Aid of Cambodia. Good afternoon, Madam No Satas. I will have some questions to ask you about your experience in the period of 1975 and 1979. First of all, before 1975, where did you live? Answer, I lived in Svai Kliang, Krochma district, Svai Kliang commune, Svai Krochma district, Kampong Jam province back then. Lawyer, thank you. In your village, did this village belong to Jam people, or were there other people living together with Jam people as well in your village? Answer, it was considered a Jam village at that time. Lawyer, thank you. Did Jam people in the village practice their religion as normal back then? Answer. In 1975, it was chaotic. There were no religions. There were no jam, tradition, and religion. The practicing of religion was prohibited. Jam people were not allowed to practice their religion within the mosque. Lawyer, wait, Madam Civil Party, I am asking you about the specific period of time before 1975, so please listen to my question carefully. Did your people in the village practice their religion as normal, or did there any change in practicing religion? Answer. At that time, we could do the prayer or we could practice our religion. However, we were also in fear when we practiced our religion. Later on, in late 1975, religion was abolished. Lawyer, wait, Madam Civil Party, please listen to my questions carefully and please give the response specifically to the question I put to you. Now I would like to move on. Following the 17th April 1975, did Cham people in your village still live in their own village at that time? Or were they transferred to any other places? Answer. In 1975, Cham people were evacuated. My villagers and I within Svai Klang village had been evacuated. Some were sent to Dambai, Kampong Thom, and Sampia. And I did not have a father at that time, so I was sent to live in Prache. Question. You made mention that you were evacuated after 1975. Could you tell the court where exactly your families were transferred to? Answer. I was sent to live in Prache. We left Svai Klang village and stayed in Krochma district. We were detained in a drug warehouse for a month, and later on we were further sent to Prache. Question. I want you to tell specifically to the chamber immediately after the evacuation, where were you sent to? Where did you stay? Were you directly transferred to Prache? So where did you live before you reached Prache? Answer. Let me clarify. First, I was sent to live in Krochma Le, the place where I was detained. I had already lost my father before I was sent to Krochma. He was arrested and put at some round. I was told to walk to Krochma Le and stay in the medicine warehouse. I was detained within that warehouse, and they were guarding me. My family, including my grandmother, was detained within the warehouse. There were around 200 and 300 people detained in that warehouse. We were put in that warehouse for a period of 1 month and 3 days, after which we were released to live in another place. We received no enough food to eat, no medicines for treatment at that time. We were left untreated until we got recovered from the disease. Lawyer, you stated that you had lost your father already before you were sent to Krochma. So could you explain further on this matter? Answer. My father had already been detained when we were being evacuated. I had lost my father before I and my family were sent to Krochma. Lawyer, what about other villagers who had also been evacuated? Had they lost their family members as well before they were evacuated? Answer. Through my recollection, some of my neighbor disappeared and never returned, but some other returned. My father disappeared, and he has disappeared ever since. Question. You made mention that you were put in a medicine warehouse or tobacco killed, and what were people required to do in that killed? Answer. Uh, People were detained within that killed so that they could